Heya peeps, Emma here. Ever felt overwhelmed by the dangers lurking in every biome? Well, what if I told you that you could turn the tides and make the creatures of Valheim fight for you? Whether you want to make battling easier or need to escape a creature that's hot on your heels, these strategies are for you. Let's start with one of my favorites. Keeping bees in strategic locations is the perfect early game defense mechanism that's both efficient and low maintenance. Bees are essential at the early stages of the game to get honey, and bees can also not die since they are not seen as normal creatures. If a beehive is destroyed, the queen bee will fall to the ground as long as an anti-spawn structure is nearby. So if you've ever had pesky grey dwarfs harassing your base, bees might just be what you are looking for. Of course, we all know that tames are amazing to help you out on the battlefield or as guards around your base at home. Wolves and Osksven are the most interesting options. Wolves can follow you, and Osksven are the most powerful rideable creature in the game at this moment. But keeping some 2-star pet boar to protect your farms can be very useful against grey dwarfs too. Pets, however, do not attack their own kind, even when they are tamed, so tamed wolves do not attack wild wolves, but they do attack other mountain creatures. Now you might have noticed this already, but creatures in Valheim all come from different factions. Depending on their faction, they will either fight against or alongside other creatures. Knowing and using this information is an amazing tool, and in some biomes you can find misfits that fight most, if not all, creatures from the biome they are found in. Rock golems are a good example of this. Unlike the other mountain creatures, they are from the forest faction, meaning they do not get along with wolves or drakes, but they do get along with grey dwarfs and trolls. Similarly, you can find skeletons in the Black Forest that fight grey dwarfs, you have surtlings in the swamps, and also growths in the plains. Use these creatures to set up fights between the creatures of the biome you find them in and get some loot along the way. Now let's dive deeper into how you can set up biomes against each other. Each biome in Valheim hosts unique creatures that often don't get along with those from other biomes. By cleverly navigating on the edges where biomes meet, you can orchestrate battles between different creatures. For example, trolls are amazing to help you fight in the swamps and take out draugrs and even abominations. By causing these inter-biome conflicts, you can have enemies weaken each other while you sit back and enjoy the show or loot the aftermath. And yes, even passive creatures can come in handy, like the deer. As long as you're faster, running past a deer can distract your pursuers. By diverting their attention, you can catch your breath and heal up, or you can flee to live another day. Also passive but a little bit more unique is the Daghe. They don't attack unless provoked. Use this to your advantage by navigating through the mistlands and ashlands at least a little bit more safely. Or use their strength by leading enemies towards them. Just remember, once you attack a Daghe, they will turn against you really quickly. And have you ever noticed an increased activity outside your base at night? Sometimes you can just hear fights happening. Well, after defeating bosses in Valheim, night spawns can change, and you'll gradually encounter more and tougher creatures when the sun sets. Depending on the biome and the stage you are at, you will get grey dwarfs, skeletons, fulings, seekers, chart, and in some biomes even fenris and wraiths. In other words, spawns from different biomes will be brought to you, creating more chaos when out at night, but also giving free loot when they fight each other. This is a very good way, for example, to get black metal even at other bases without needing to use the ship. If you would like to learn 10 game-changing storage hacks, click this video. If you found this video helpful, smash that like button and subscribe for more Valheim guides. And thank you so much for watching.